Hello. I'll do cross stitch today. Let's see. Finally streaming again. It's weird. Let's see. Okay. This is as focused as I can get this camera. So, sorry. It's a little blurry. And, sorry in advance if, there we go. If I hit the camera at all. Okay. Let's just start. Doing a stamped cross stitch today instead of a counted. This one has mixed stitches, so it has two different colors in the stitches, which is kind of cool. So it's probably gonna be really silent a lot. Hi, Asta. I'm good. How are you? I finally streamed again. I feel bad that I haven't streamed in a while, but a lot of stuff has been happening, so. Hopefully, I stream more, but it's not a guarantee. So, kind of doing cross country because there's a lot of not because there's a lot of because it's a stamped cross stitch, so I don't have to try and keep track because it's all right there, so it's easier to do. And there's a lot of tiny stitches, and the mixed stitches, the threads are really long compared to the normal stitches, so I don't want to get a bunch of tangles. But I do slightly park them still. I'm glad you're doing good. Let's see. Don't go here. Nothing, don't do it here. I was trying the snake method before when I started this, so there's a lot of threads. But Uh, now I'm just trying to use up the threads a little bit more because they keep getting into just a tangled mess. So, um, yeah. Oh, where was it? What's on the phone? I forget what I said. I don't know. I hope it's not too blurry for people, but it's as clear as I could get. So I'm sorry. Um, Also, sorry about my nails. They're just not painted at the moment. It's just my natural nails. So, never really done cross country before, and I feel like the back is gonna be slightly thick because of the way I'm doing it, but that's okay. Yeah, the stamped means that the pattern is on the canvas itself instead of somewhere else, and then you having to count it on the fabric. And it's different. It's funny. I started with tapestry size counted cross stitch as my first cross stitch, and only recently tried a stamped one. So I have this one, and I have a 9. This is 14 count. I have a 9 count. I have 2 9 count stamped ones, but I have one that I'm working on, but it's massive. It's like 165 centimeters wide. It's not too long, but it's really wide. So it might be 195. Let me take it. Ooh, ooh. Getting it tangled. Shit. Oh, that's how I got it. It keeps getting tangled. It's fine. Tangles are easy to get out. And I hope nobody minds the silence, because I don't feel like trying to find copyright music and then I also have to listen to it. It's not the stuff that makes me focused sometimes. Some copyright free music is fun to listen to, but I just didn't feel like finding it. So you get silence. Legend, how are you? It's been a while. Oh, an ad break is starting in 30-ish seconds for non-subs, by the way. I say that as I'm listening to an ad on my own video. I also don't like cross-stitching on cross-country on the counted ones I do, because I do 25 count, so they're really small and easy to not notice if there's a stitch missing somewhere. At least for me. So yeah, I also have a new counted cross stitch started. It's like a leafy dragon. And 2 days ago I accidentally did 1,148 stitches on it in one day. I didn't mean to, but I ended up doing that. And then, but a few days before that, I did a little over 800 stitches in a single day on it as well. So, I'm now at 3%, almost at 4% complete for that counted cross stitch routine, and it's only been like a week. So, that was kind of funny to me. I kind of like the mixed stitches because the two colors being put together look really cool next to full stitches of just one singular color. It gives it more dimension to a degree. So that's too far. realize how fast I was stitching that day. And accidentally did 1,000 stitches. It's not like I was like doing it on purposely trying to do over 1,000 stitches. It just kinda happened. I'm gonna wait for the ad break to be over. Okay, I just realized I never showed you guys the picture of the finished product of what I'm working on. So it's this. I don't feel like zooming out. And we're right here. Just right in the corner. We just started. And because there's mixed stitches, I made a organizer to like store the threads on the needles, because there's two strands, because there's one strand of two different colors, so it's harder to put back on the thread storage. So I just made my own to store them, so that's cool. So yeah. I just realized I keep subconsciously grabbing all of the mixed stitches and doing them. That's funny. Yeah, I've been cross stitching a lot lately, and I haven't been on my computer at all and stuff. So yeah, and I decided to stream it, and it'll probably be streamed more often, and I'll be switching between the cross stitches. That's why I called this cross stitch with me number 1, and I'm gonna like number them, and that's how I'm gonna say the name of the cross stitch I'm working on in that stream. So I think it'll be fun. I'll have fun. This is about to be finished. Ah, okay. I find streaming the cross stitch very calming. I never knew if people like found them fun to watch. Then I realized I shouldn't care as long as I have fun. So yeah, I'm glad people enjoy them though, because I have a lot of fun doing them. Um, I should, please let me know if I'm quiet. I don't know how loud I sound. So, wait. Literally the last stitch of this. That's funny. Is it? Yeah, it is. What's this? I need to find this somewhere. Hi, Olaf. How are you on this fine afternoon? I need to find. Where is it? Da, 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 da. Am I blind? I feel like I'm blind. Oh, I was looking for the wrong color. And oh yeah, it is blue. Okay. That makes sense. Ah. I can't get it into the argument because there's so much of the thread. There we go. Got it. Okay. So this one also is on its list. You can see it, but there's just a giant ball of. When I say they knot themselves together, they get knotted. It doesn't help that there's needles in here. That makes it worse. Wait, the fuck? Um, got it. Um, uh, when did I start Crust? I don't quite remember when I first started, but it was at least a couple of years ago. At least. Ah! Sorry! I didn't mean to hit the mic. Doo. Oh yeah, it was at least a couple of years ago. So, It was not it. Not good. Oops. Mm. I haven't yet, but I will. Soon. I'll listen to it soon. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be, but it's gonna be so. Okay, it's all the same. not. I don't let it. The canvas is showing for some reason. More than normal. Am I just being weird? I think I'm just. Trying not to move the canvas too much because it's just chilling on my lap, so it's really easy for it to move. Never really notice how much it moves until you're streaming. And then my brain picks up every small bump that I hit the thing with. Let's see this. No, I know what I'm gonna do. Even my pajama pants are on screen. Thank you. There's a knot. There we go. It feels a little weird to be working on this piece because I haven't really actually worked on it all that much. And when I did, it was kind of just like one or two stitches. And then I stopped. And now here I am streaming it. After I finish streaming this one, I might go and work on my counted one. Because I want to get to 5%. In fact, I actually just want to get to the next column I'm working on. Next to the one I'm working on? Or is it the one I just started? Because it's the start of the dragon. So exciting. This one, I want to get down here a little off the screen because that's where the mushrooms start. The mushroom houses start. And the leafy dragon is also one of my smaller pieces because it's only 230,000 stitches total. I say that as if that's small. But compared to my other ones, it is small. So, shit. I wanna go down there. So I can get It's I know it's technically not small, but it's smaller than almost all of my other cross stitches. Counted, I should say. It's smaller than all my other counted cross stitches. Or most of them. Because I have one that's also that's either also 230 or 250,000. The others are like 800,000, 650,000. So 230,000 is kind of small. I like to think. Let's start soon. It's small. Please. It is. It's really twisted. Yeah, size can be relative. I mean, because yeah, especially height. Because I'm not short, but a lot of my friends call me short because I'm shorter than them. They're also all over 6 feet. So, of course, you're gonna be shorter than most of them. Although I'm taller than some of my friends too. The funniest part is that most of my friends don't believe my height, so I have to prove it. Oh my gosh. Silly mean. None of these. Oh, they're not a tangled mess anymore. But none of them have needles. What? Come on. Thank you. Sometimes, having long nails is great for cross stitch, especially when you're trying to thread a needle. Ooh, I'm good. Fine, well, so that was kind of funny. You know, streaming the cross stitch that's on my lap is kind of helping my posture because I can't slouch nearly as much to while cross stitching because there's a camera in the way. Which is good. I also can't curl into a ball and hurt myself because I have done that. Sometimes curling into a ball on a chair hurts when your bones dig into the chair. It's not a fun feeling. I can tell you that much. Yeah, I do have the posture of a shrimp. I do kind of have the posture of a shrimp. But that's because having a completely straight back actually hurts me. For various different reasons. But it's fine. You know, there's a YouTuber I've been watching recently. They also stream daily, and they're a cross stitcher. And I've just been lurking in her streams. She doesn't know I'm in them because I've never said anything. While cross stitching, and I watch her past streams and stuff. I don't even know how I found her, but she's really fun to watch. She's very chill. Her name is Slow Stitch Yogi. So, yeah, kinda cool. She's only been doing it for a few months, I believe. What? Yeah. Come on. Ah, I had it and then I dropped the needle. Come on. Don't be like that. Cooperate, please. Thank you. Incoming ad break. For non-subs. Reminder, it is like 3 minutes long of an ad break. So where? I'm having a hard time stitching because the fabric is from the rest of the pants getting in the way. Because I didn't fold it that great. And I'm too lazy to fix it. Yeah. But I'm watching Young. I really like her. She has a cool British accent that's very nice. I like accents. Like, I like hearing the different accents. Because even people with the same accents, they still always sound different, and it's quite cool to me. I don't know why. They're just fascinating to listen to. Uh, what is it? 11, 8. I was about to unthread it from the needle, which shouldn't have been good. Boy. Which one should I do? Um. Actually, while there is that ad break, I will be right back. I don't know why I clicked. we have a visitor. No, we have a visitor of the fluffy variety. Let me zoom out. Lovey, no. There's no much but. Hi, me. Lovey. Oh my gosh. No, not black. No. He has a fluffy visitor. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my gosh. She's kind of preventing me from cross stitching because she's on my lap. Look at the tall beans. Look at the little ball. What? What? No. Oh, okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'll go ahead and give her. Okay. And she also made the pages. Where did the cat go? Mommy, no. Mommy, 1 second. I have to push her out because she's gonna eat all of the plastic. Oh, she can look at my fluffy chair. Okay. So, we had a visitor. She visited. Now she's gone. Because if she didn't live, she would have not. It would not have ended great. Oh, this one. Go back. Come on. Okay, so too many threads. Yeah, it was a very cool visitor. Very fluffy visitor. And these threads don't want to go back in the needle. Oh, because I'm doing it in an awful way. Let me try that again. Okay, stop it. Just go in the needle. Spinning it in the needle. Yay. I'm used to only having to deal with one thread, so it's easier to put in the needle. What's this? Is tool string? Well, I should say I'm used to 1 strand and then recently 4 strand because of the 9 count, but 2 strand is always fun. Occasionally. For a second, I want to do. Where do I want to go? Do I want to? I'm indecisive. Let's do this one. I'm indecisive because I'm doing cross country and I'm used to fully doing it block by block. Let me thread this needle and then I'll read the message because that's a really long message. To go back to the accent thing. Yeah, so some people like say the accents are hard to understand. But I don't think you should try to erase it when you talk English. No, it's fine that it's long. I just had to actually be able to read it instead of just glance at it. I don't think it's something you should try to erase. Why the fuck is my finger peeling? Anyway, uh, it's not your fault if they can't understand you. But I also know like people who are just like, I don't have an accent, when to like other people it is an accent. Like Americans have an accent to like French and British and Russian people. Why did those three in my head? Um but like I have an accent to other people. I've accidentally subconsciously done a Russian accent. Like I subconsciously do a Russian accent whenever I get excited or hyper about talking about something and stuff. Don't know why. Don't know how. I'm not Russian. But I just find it cool because everyone technically has their own accent. Um, they just don't realize it because it's just what they've been hearing their whole life, so they don't think it's an accent. They just think it's their voice. Which is why they are so cool. You decided to not think you'll get out. No. No, 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 no. I would be a horrible president. I have too many health problems. Well, yeah, I like accent. I also find people's different languages really fascinating. I want to learn. I don't know if I've said this before, but I want to learn Korean. Um, but I want to make sure that the Korean I learn is like authentic. So I want to either get Korean learning books from Korea, like go visit there and like get those books and stuff, or like someone who is Korean and speaks it fluently. I would love to learn from them and stuff, because I learn better from people and stuff than books. And I just find Korean culture really cool, like their food and traditions and all that kind of stuff. I find it kind of cool. I wanna visit Korea one day. It won't be anytime soon, but maybe eventually. Um, but yeah. Um, I also find um like French a really cool language. I know very few words in French. Words I'm not going to say it because I don't want to. Because I don't think I'd say them correctly. But yeah, the idea of learning languages seems really cool. But yes. Esports is huge in Korea. But you've never seen a Korean play Rocket League? Huh. That's. I don't. Do I know what esports is? I'm trying to think. That's what I do. But that's interesting. Maybe maybe it's a different esport that they play than Rocket League. Yes, I know Bonjour. I don't really think I say it correctly, but I know Bonjour, comment ça va? S'il vous plaît. And that's about it. I also know how to say I love you in French, but that a lot of people do. I think. I think a lot of people know how to say I love you in French. I know a couple words in multiple languages. I know like one or two words in Italian, but I don't know what they mean. Uh, well, I don't remember what they mean right off the top of my head. And I know yes and no in in, I think it's Russian. Yeah, it's Russian. And sometimes I accidentally, subconsciously, like, will say no or yes in Russian instead of English. Thing is, I don't even know where I learned it. I think I learned it from a fan fiction, I'm gonna be completely honest. But it might have also been from a YouTuber or a song. I know a few words in Korean, but not many. And I don't know how to act. Like, I know words, but I don't know how to pronounce them. Because I've seen them written down and stuff. And then, of course, there's also, like, K-pop songs. I like K-pop. But, I don't know how to say them. So, you know, I'm not a spy. I swear. I'm too broken. Um, do I wanna? No, let's continue over here. There's an ad on my music. No. I I have a few new games I want to stream. I wanna stream Slime Rancher again. And I also want to stream Slime Rancher 2. But I'm debating whether to just stream Slime Rancher 2 and then 1, or do it in order, complete Slime Rancher 1, and then I can play Slime Rancher 2 on stream. But I don't know yet. I haven't really been in the mood for video games. I've had Slime Rancher 2 for a while. That's not one of the new games. One of the new games I want to stream is Devour. I wanted to stream it forever, and I finally have it. I got it a few months ago, I think. And there's a couple other games that I can't think of right now that I have. I need to stream Power Wash Simulator again. And I also need to stream Stardew Valley again. I have to remember which world was the stream world and what I was doing on it. And I need to stream the Bee World in Minecraft again. Building that. There's a knot in this thread that I just have to keep pushing through the holes. It's been a while since I've talked this much, so my throat's starting to hurt. Ugh. That's not good. I need to drink tea. Also, are you asking if I want to know how to say the word anything in French, or if I want to know anything in French? any word in French. Because technically the answer to both would be yes. I would love to learn another language like French, but there's no guarantee I will remember anything. Because my brain is not great at remembering stuff. Well, there's also no guarantee that I'll forget it either. So, there's that. I feel like tea is my water. It's what I have instead of water. Whoa. Well, I feel like my stitching has been sporadic. Like I keep changing where I'm going and changing threads. But you know, it's just how I stitch. On this one specifically, at least. So if I want to learn any words in French, I almost said Spanish. I meant to say French. Yeah, I'd love to learn French sometime. Maybe not right now, because apparently my brain's not working. But eventually, I'd love to learn French. Shoot. Shoot. This symbol is kind of hard for how I want to stitch it because it's a little sporadic, I want to say. I could do this. I'll figure it out later. I know where this thread's going. It's all that matters. Having slight difficulty because of that way the fabric's folded. I just used my Finch. It gave me a notification. That's fine. Let me twist a bit so I'm not in the camera. I'm also debating if I want to add the Can't Do the Cross Stitch that's purely for stream into like the Stitch With Me stuff, or keep it as its own thing. Which I might keep it as its own thing and not part of the Stitch With Me series thing, because I just oh my gosh. Because that one is purely, I'm only doing it on stream, and the cross stitches that is gonna be in like the Stitch With Me's is, I'm not just doing them on stream, I'm also doing them off stream. So like they'll have progress that like stream didn't see me do. This is the last stitch that I'm gonna edit because one of these threads is very short compared to the other. Oh my God. Very short. Wait. No, I don't think they're very short. I'm gonna need to change the way that underneath the fabric, the rest of the fabric is folded though, because it's really getting in the way of stitching further than this point. Hmm. I do feel kind of bad that it's not really that clear. It's kind of fuzzy, but I literally cannot change it. It's as focused as I can physically get it. I'm also still kind of learning this camera because I haven't really done much art and stuff, and this is my art camera, not my webcam. My webcam is a completely different camera, which I've had for a while, and yet somehow I'm also still learning. because it has some features that I didn't know existed on the camera. So this is great. Come on, like. And I'm getting far away from the camera again because I'm naturally trying to turn. It's kind of hard to work over here because of the... I keep saying that. I should just not. I've already said it enough. So I'm just gonna park it over here for now. Cause oh, Megan. I'm still learning how to use my brain too, it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna spray this over here until I fix the oh my god, my brain's dying. Fix the fabric folding. So I'll just work over here in the very chaotic area where there's so many different symbols. It's slightly hard to find path. And I want a thread to go. But at the same time, it's also not. Because I can't be too picky. That's not how this works. Yes, I can't go too far down. Because the way that this is filed, it's... Now that's normal. Because I can't go like all the way down to the bottom of where the Kisnap's holding it. What's up? I can go pretty far down. Or at least I should be with the way the fabric is. Try to generic kid even know that for 10 and there's a nod. Is there? There is a nod. Okay. Take your time. This. Move the camera so you can see me more. Because I was almost out of camera view and I immediately hit my head on the ring light. That is hilarious. Great for me. Oh shit. Yep, this is the last. This will be the last stitch of this color. Of this thread, I should say. Not this color. Oh my gosh. Just go in. Thank you. Welcome back! We ended another thread. Yay! Let's do this one. And the lights are decently short, that's fine. It's weird not feeling the urge where I have to talk 24/7 so that silence doesn't linger. It's a weird feeling of not in constant anxiety. It's kinda nice though. Feel like you can see my hair blowing by camera view. I won't want that. This be the. No, I can do one more. Can back just cracked a lot. Mm-hmm. I I can't get this thread on the needle. It just doesn't it doesn't want to be threaded. I have to thread each strand individually through the needle. Cool. That's cool. But we got it! Took a while, but we got it. jeez. And I'm not quite sure that's why my back's crunchy, but maybe. I don't think I've ever called my back crunchy before. Now that I think about it. But it is an accurate description for how it sounds when it cracks. It's just little crunches. There's so many girls. Cool. Stop. It's being all twisty. Annoying. No. I'll mention that this camera kinda discolors at the moment, I think. Or it brightens colors a lot more than they actually are in person. But hey, the camera's giving me a tan. Kinda. I don't look as pale as I do in person. The only way for me to get a tan. Adjust camera settings to make everything brighter. And this thing is that you're not doing it. I can't dance no matter what I do. So but yeah, it's usually what people point out is how pale a person is. If other people, yeah. This is probably good enough for one or two stitches. Okay, rich. And 3848. That's there you go. That's the way. Now this way. This is the V. Down I go. Turn the pink. both of this. Oh, what's that? Yeah, that's a fair point. Everyone always says it like it's the most shocking thing. I find it extra funny when it's from someone who knows that you live in your room and like don't see the sun. It always makes it funnier. And that's an Amber Alert. Well, an emergency alert. That's great. I'm gonna save. Jesus. Uh. Oh, okay. That is a concerning alert. Well now. Back to cross stitching. Because I can't do anything about it. I thought it was another one of those tests, but it wasn't. It was an actual alert. Not good. Oh, there was just an emergency alert on my phone. Like that kind of global, not global, area wide alert that goes to people's devices all at once. It's just one of those. And it startled me. So, that's all it was. Nothing to worry about. Well, nothing for you to worry about. Jack? I've been good. How are you? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in ages. Then again, I also haven't streamed in a while, so kind of mindful. Oh. I will definitely stay safe. I don't leave my house, so it's not too worrisome for me. I could finally use this though, so yeah. Well, welcome in. I finally got a stamped cross stitch and we're working on it. I'm gonna have like a series now of stitch with me's of just different cross stitches. Mostly stamped. There might sometimes be an occasional counted, but the one that I have pure the counter cross stitch I have pure with stream's not gonna be part of it. It's gonna be its own little thing. But yeah. And these aren't always the progress isn't always gonna be on stream, so I might see the progress and then I come back and work on it more and there's a bunch more done than what you remember. Because there's probably gonna be you work at a tea warehouse? That seems awesome. That sounds genuinely awesome. What do I want to work on now? Because now I get to start a new strand of any color I want. What color should I do? Should I work here? I kind of want to do these. These. Okay. I don't have one already threaded. You despise the tea bags? Why do you despise the tea bags? That's an odd thing to despise. There also always these mixed stitches are slightly harder to start. But at the same time they're not. I just can't use a loop stitch to start them because there's no loop. How fun. But yeah, why do you despise the tea bags? It's an odd thing to despise. It's a very odd thing to despise, actually. Just gotta do a pin stitch start. that's a big because of microplastics, TVs are confined to just being brewed in a small bag. Ah, okay, that makes sense why you don't like tea bags. Yeah, I heard who the new doctor is. It is quite shocking, but also absolutely hilarious. To me. So, mm, you're not a strong enough magnet. It feels like it does feel like a gimmick, but it's not. It's genuinely happening. They are genuinely the new doctor. I haven't watched any of the new doctor stuff, but I've been busy, so I haven't had the chance to. But I will get around to it at some point. Just haven't quite yet. Gamers! Oh, that was loud. I'm so sorry. Hello. Yeah. I just no. Yeah, I peeked. I didn't mean to peek. Hi, gamers. Hi, Mint. How are you guys? It's been a while. Yeah, everyone's here. It's great. Hello. It's fantastic. You know, however, but true. So you peeked it. The only thing I've ever peeked is a mic by being too high pitched and loud. But how was your trip? Where'd you go? Was it a trip just for funsies or what kind of trip? Yeah, I'm back to cross stitching. I have so many cross stitches. I have 4 on the way. Uh, I have a bunch of counted ones. I just recently got stamped ones. This is one of them. So I decided to just stream it. Probably gonna stream it more often. I need to get back into streaming in general because I haven't for a while. For reasons. Personal reasons. But yeah. I need to stream video games again. I need to find people to stream a certain video game, certain horror game. I want to play it with people, but I need people for that. And I'm not good at asking. Yeah. I sound exactly the same. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I don't know, my voice just naturally goes high pitched when I talk to people. It's just naturally nightish. Sadly. You went on a cruise. Well, I hope you had a nice cruise. I've only been on one cruise. When I was a child. It was a Disney cruise. That was years ago. Well, I hope you had fun. Was it like a normal cruise or a specific cruise? You still sound horrible. Ooh. Do I look the same? No. you want to Okay, one sec. Let me turn on my webcam so you can see what I look like. Let me move this camera over. Let me go full cam. This is what I look like. Now. This is my hair. I'm planning to dye it soon. So I'll bet semi soon. I'm just waiting for my hairstylist to come back. Wait, this is what it looks like. It looks really strange because my ring light's right there, not pointing at me. Yeah, I look the same. I'll always look the same. Anyway. Let me... I'm gonna move this back. I've looked the same for years. The only thing that ever changes is my hair color and hair length. So, I doubt that will change anytime soon. Is that? Yeah. Well, hope you had a good cruise. Hope everyone's doing good. And that they're taking care of themselves. Yep, that's English. Themselves. And yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Must be the, yeah. Well, Jack, it hasn't even been a year since I last saw you, so I don't think I would age that much. Or it's been only around a year. And I don't think I'd rapidly age in around a year. It does feel like ages, yes. It's been a little over a month since I last streamed, and yet it feels like it's been years. And I feel really bad, but there were reasons I did not stream. I'm not used to talking as much as I do when I stream solo streams, so my throat hurts really fast. I'm finding. Because I'm used to people talking over me or not letting me speak, so I just sit there while I stream. Which sounds really bad when I say it out loud, but I prefer to listen rather than talk and be the center of attention. Which is funny because I decided streaming was my career choice. You know, it's a different kind of attention. I talk to people through a screen, not, you know, face to face. Because face to face would be worse. It depends on the situation. If I'm like with friends and they're having conversations or like telling a story, I'd prefer to listen. If I'm streaming and stuff, it's like a mixture. It depends on what I'm doing. I'll either like talking or just sit in silence, playing the game with chat with you guys. Yeah. I do have my non-verbal moments, but that's mainly face-to-face talking. I'm not good with people. But no, I love streaming because whenever I'm feeling down and stuff, streaming always makes me happy. Even if there's no one in chat, it just makes me happy that I get to stream. I get more happy when there are people in chat because then I get to interact with all of you and have fun with you guys, but just streaming in general makes me happy. Probably won't stream for too much longer because the knee that I'm using to support my cross stitch on is starting to hurt. But not yet. I want to keep going for a little bit more. And I'll either continue cross stitching once I stop streaming, but moving to a place where I can be comfortable. And not use my knee as a support, or I will change cross stitches. I might change cross stitches, to be honest. It all depends. But yeah, it's really strange to me to be doing cross country and not staying in the little boxes. But at least I'm not getting lost because the pattern is on the canvas instead of counting everything. Yeah, I do that too, Wasta. I tend to not speak unless I'm comfortable with people as well. Um, Although I wouldn't technically say I like talking, because it hurts my throat. But if it didn't hurt my throat, I think I might like talking. As long as I can't hear my own voice, I'm okay. I don't like the sound of my own voice. But that's pretty common. Most people don't like the sound of their own voice. Yeah. It's 9:30, 37:50. That was a fun streamer. Oh, well, thank you. I don't personally think I have, well, thank you. I try. Kinda. Trying to figure out. I'm gonna do this symbol, but I need to figure out the payoff thing. I also need to figure out what it's. Ow. Okay. It's also a mixed one. I already forgot the colors. 317. Oh, 317 gray. It's a nice gray color. Nice. I've just been using blues so far, so that's nice. And then 9:30. Which is a blue. What did I actually hit the spacebar? I did. Like, why did the music stop? What was the thing I was gonna do? Right, I'm just gonna start here. Da 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 da. I didn't realize we've technically done a lot since the beginning where we started on the stream. Technically. It's fun. Ow. I got my finger caught in the thread. That kind of hurt. So I left the autofocus on. Nope, I forgot to fix it. Ah, jeez. Okay, there we go. Gonna do these last few stitches and then I think I'm gonna end because my knee is starting to hurt really bad. Okay. The top of this little peak thing. There's cat hair. Last stitch. Then I'll do this just so I know where I'm continuing. Okay. Well, this has been really fun. I've enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed as well. I'm gonna end it here and go rest my knee because it really hurts. Um, let me get out of this position actually. And yeah, I will see you next time. I don't know when that will be. Hopefully it's soon. May not be, might be, I don't know. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. I managed to stream for 3 hours. It was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for chatting with me. Have a lot of fun. I hope to see you next time. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah. Next time might be across the stream or a gaming stream. I don't know. But if it's a cross stream, it might be this cross stitch or it might be a different one. We'll never know. depends on what I feel that day. But yeah, so yeah, and yeah, remember, Aurora Day, keep your monsters at bay. Bye!